I came to Nimitz in September of '74 and departed December of '76. So a little over 2 years.
At the time, I felt being stationed on the newest ship in the fleet, the biggest ship in the world, was pretty cool. You know, it was an eye-opening experience because I was 19, 20 years old. Even though I grew up in the military, I wasn't in the military, but I'd been around it. But that didn't prepare me for the experiences I was going to have on board the ship. My rate, I was a commissary, and that was my rating in the service. And what we did every day was we served meals to the crew every day.
I started as a print journalist, went on a cruise around South America, and then went back to the school and went through the broadcasting school. So when I was on Nimitz, most of my time was spent as a broadcaster.
The meaning of a plank owner is the original crew member at commissioning of the ship. When the times when ships were made of wood, the plank owner was entitled to one plank of the ship's deck at the decommissioning of that ship.
It's something intangible to say that I'm a plank owner of the first of the Nimitz class carriers, to have been somewhat of a historian. I've got a minor in history from Washington, and to realize the history and what Admiral Nimitz had done probably made it even more special.
The biggest difference I've noticed while I was on board is that it seemed so much larger when I was a younger person. It seems like it's a lot tighter quarters than what I remember it to be. But then that was 36 years ago.
So the uniform's a bit different, but I think you saw the same young faces, different names, but the same young faces, the same sense of purpose. For the most part, the same sense of pride in our country. To the crew members of Nimitz, this is a great ship. Take pride in being here. I wish that I had thought of those things more as a young man. And now that I look back on it, I am just blown away that I got to be a part of that commissioning of the Nimitz. This sounds almost like a Navy commercial, but maybe it's looking at it through 62-year-old eyes as opposed to looking at it through 21-year-old eyes when I was on board.
I guess looking back, my proudest moment was just being attached to the Nimitz because it was brand new. It was the newest ship in the fleet. No one had ever lived on it before, and we were the first crew, and we set the precedent for the crews to follow.